Voices.
My
Start
God.
this again. Matt.
All right. I was just waiting for start. Sorry. All right. So here we are again. We're trying again. I apologize. We've been having technical difficulties. For the sake of relative smoothness, we're going to restart, recap, and just what happened up to here. So last session was relatively straightforward, with a number of individuals trying to escape, with Tinu and Nima trying to escape from their individual buildings, proceeding to at least get out through a number of distractions, problems, and incursions, while T-Lock and Chani assaulted the infiltrated slash siege, defended a point, the main security depot for this area of the space station. After a number of colluded plots, tricks, twists, everybody managed to get back before trying to gather up, refocus, reheal, regather resources, heading out to assault or infiltrate the Hut penthouse. They exited out into a very clamoring, destructive, bloody, violent, angry mass, and proceeded to climb onto roof to get away with it. We had a brief bit of discussion that got cut off. That happened. All it was theory crafting and, workshopping some ideas. Very little would be actually missed. Although this does give me the point. I would like Sorsha and T-Lock to roll wisdom saves.
Saves.
Or charisma saves. It's a fun note. Overwhelming emotions in a tight area for force.
Yeah, okay, fair, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't spin the wheel.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Alright. You are fine. It hits you as like a brief wave. You misstep just a little bit for you. Not really too noticeable for most. You're okay.
Sorsha strong.
T-Lock?
Sorry, I was muted because somebody walked in the room.
okay.
I was rolling a charisma save specifically, and 26.
You are also fine. It hits you. It is a bit worse for you just due to the nature of your race, but nonetheless, you have time to worry about this later and process it later. You have a job to do. This is more or less how your training works.
I angst my way through it. I understand.
You buckle down, you grit your teeth, you bear it. You can worry about shit later.
Oh.
No, I believe we had an idea that somebody wanted to try.
It was your idea, Sorsha.
Yeah.
Address me.
Sorsha's gonna go up to Chani. And she's going to say, Can I borrow your lightsaber?
My little outline dagger thingy?
Yeah.
I guess you need it for something, so she'll just kind of grab it and here you go.
I watched Count do this a lot, and I think it'll help. And she's gonna spin the lightsaber to find our target.
Roll a d20.
What is it, Future Sight or Force Vision? That
I
is
don't
my thing.
think you get to re-roll this one.
I believe she's talking about the Way of the Seer ability,
Yeah.
where you have two d20s.
Yeah.
I do not. I think it's Visions of the Future or something of the sorts. I don't have the exact name in front of me. Probably have it on your seat somewhere.
If it works like...
I'm bringing it up. It works like Divination Wizard, yes.
Then it's 2d20s and then those are at the start of the
Yeah,
day.
she has the
and then
ability.
she
I
just-
think she's looking for where she wrote it down
I see.
before she rolls.
I already rolled for my stuff because I had to do it before.
You have to choose. You have to choose to use it before you roll.
Yeah, I know. I'm choosing to use it now.
Okay,
Interesting.
I'm just making sure.
Okay.
That's how Divination Wizard works too. You have to choose before the roll is made.
Or as
So-
it's made, because normally someone else is rolling the die.
Well, that's what you do. You interrupt them before anything's said about it.
Yeah.
Throw out yours.
So.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Does that help?
Is this one of your dice?
Yeah.
All right.
The other two weren't that good, so
Alright.
don't ask again.
Let's see where your visions came from. or are going to. Leading towards.
Force Visions is the name of it. Ironically confusing because it is also the name of a spell.
Mhm.
So, Nat 20, you grab the lightsaber. Let me look where you guys are.
Natural 20 to randomly pick a direction. I don't know.
No, not randomly.
The
Let the Force
the
decide.
spell you were thinking of is actually called Foresight, I think.
No, there's one called Force Visions for future luck rolls.
Eric, it has worked every time we spin a lightsaber so far. It's fine.
I know, but I would
Yes.
be ready to bank on like a 4 from this. Not just a.
I keep it simple. It's a high roll is good.
Oh, it's actually got a thing. That ruins.
Keep it simple, stupid.
What?
No.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So if you're facing the door to the huts, right?
Mhm.
That is in like, let's say, the top right corner of this area to in a bit.
Yeah.
It's propped up. It hits a piece spinning. It hits a piece of rubble. It props up. It's pointing towards the left side of that wall as well. Forward and to the left.
Now, what did she ask for? I forget.
The location of our target.
Yeah, that's what she asked me for. It may not have been mentioned on stream. I apologize. She was rolling to see if the Force would help guide her to find the location of her target, which in this case is a prisoner.
Can I ask, Sorship, what the hell was that about?
I learned that from Count.
That doesn't help me. Why'd you spin it?
He's that way.
What?
The way that the lightsaber is pointing is the way that she's going
It's
to
just a
the
dagger.
direction.
It has a point.
Yeah.
Whose what way? What?
Don't worry about
Why
it.
did I allow this? Why did I ever agree to this?
Just assume it's right. While we're on this topic, what else is in that direction? And she'll start looking through the schematics that she has.
So in that direction in particular, that's a very large area because it's still, even if the 8th floor is a bit smaller, that's still roughly 7 floors.
She's just
in
looking
that
for,
area
like-
that can be stacked up.
What's important over there?
Some of the barracks reach over in that area. Looks like some of the storage is in that area. Like nothing exclusively interesting is there.
Is that the same for all the floors?
Going up the floors in the corner area over there, like a rough. That's all what I'm going off of, I assume.
Yeah.
In that corner, about right. Yeah, nothing in that particular edge is exclusively interesting. Standing out, I should say. There's interesting, but nothing stands out.
Okay.
Nothing unique that shouldn't be there.
Just storage rooms and like people space and stuff like that, right?
Storage rooms, barracks, other little amenities, like maybe what you could guess might be looking at the schematics, a recreational area stretches into that. You see a bathing pit on one level. I say bathing loosely.
Yeah, outside of like maybe finding something neat in a storage area, I don't see what to go over there for. That might be where they're holding person, but
If you look at it, it is not. The holding cells are not in that area either.
well, she's not particularly worried about mass holding
I know.
cells. She's
I was just informing.
okay.
So I can see you're doing something over there, Chani. What are you looking at?
I'm seeing if there's anything that might be a better target than the barracks computer area. Nothing's jumping out to me.
From what I'm getting from her, she was doing the spinnies for the specific guy we're here for.
Yeah. I was just making sure there wasn't anything else. Because you never know.
Luck has been strange.
I
Force has pointed you guys in many a strange direction.
There could be something useful in one of the storage areas, but I'd wager that's probably where they're holding what's its face in one of the top areas. As a matter of fact, and she'll kind of look at the top 3 areas. What's there
okay.
on those
If those,
specifically?
how big is the area in those top 3 areas in that one specific little corner?
Probably
Johnny?
very large. Just let me see what's supposed to be slated
Okay.
for
You're trying to get a rough idea of what's in the top 3 areas
in the specific direction she just pointed to.
in that specific direction. Well, the 8th floor does not reach that. The 8th floor is a bit smaller than the rest. Like, it does kind of shrink up towards the top. The 8th floor is smaller. In that area, you'd have to back it up some, and in the corner of the 8th floor, it's just, it looks like a bedroom setup, but looking at the schematics, it's mostly false. Because you see the designs for the actual bedroom, which parts of it do reach in that area on the 6th floor. And on the 7th floor, it's, hold on, I'm looking at my actual thing. 7th floor.
I was going after Holiday's assumption of they're probably around that area and seeing where he might want to go for his group.
Yeah, he said they were in upper floors, he thought. It just looks like maybe some maintenance.
Define maintenance.
Just generalized, like, tools, maybe some specialty tools.
Okay, so not like a...
It's basically, it's like maintenance for amenities, rather like below stuff you see maintenance, but it's more like maintenance for security measures, heavy duty materials, airlocks, the spaceport, things like that. Looking up here, you can guess from what it's storing is more like living house maintenance amenities.
So maintenance as in tool shed type stuff, not
Yeah.
like Jeffrey's tools.
Not high-end explosives or good repair for space-worthy features.
And on the 7th one, because I think that's where you said the spaceport was?
Amenities. No, the spaceport is on the 5th one.
5th. What about on that one?
Where is the spaceport on the 5th one?
I think that's the entire floor, basically, no? Or is it just
Yeah.
somewhere on the floor?
No, it's most of the floor.
Okay.
The entrance is the left wall if you're facing the door to that you guys know as the entrance.
Okay, so... T-Lock, you guys need to go that way to try to find your man.
That's why I asked what the square footage of that little corner would be. Because if it's around 100 feet, I may be able to examine those top 3 floors in one go and be able to just teleport there and know.
Matt, is it
This
within
is if-
100 feet?
What?
Does the space
Each of the floors
fit
above
his
it and
question?
things around it?
Because I imagine the answer is
The
no.
space. Well, the problem is the space that she generally it gives her a generalized direction.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean it's as far that way as you can go. It just means that direction up somewhere is kind of what you're getting from it. But you don't know. Maybe it's 30 feet forward. Maybe it's 800.
I know that. I meant like the schematics are probably like room big.
On the 7th floor, yes.
Room big.
There's a pretty dramatic shift from the 7th to the 8th.
Well, this was mentioned earlier. Tina, do you want to try to do some like vent work infiltration and see if you can get that door open? Just so that there's something else happening before I put myself and Billy in front of like 50 blasters.
I'll see what I can do.
T-Lock,
And that's...
Nima, do you two want to head that direction and then utilizing the combined powers of the Force, see if you can foop it?
But if I'm infiltrating in there, there's probably gonna be a lot of guards still in there,
Yeah,
correct?
actually, Tenu, before you go, Sorsha, do you want to see if you can accompany him, or do you think you're going to be going toward vents that are too small for her to get through? Then again, Sorsha's kind of limber.
Sorsha a little curvy and thicker, but limber is very accurate.
You want to go
Correct.
together, see if you can manage it?
Max?
I mean, I'm okay with trying.
And also a lot of it, I should probably get some more explosives on me. I'm kind of out at the moment.
Okay.
Careful with those trying to open that door.
You want to
Oh
make
no, that's just in case I have company.
You want to
Sure.
make a quick search around the area, see if we can come up with some things, and then you two can head off and try to get that door open, and then you two can head off and see if you can find out the situation revolve around the guy, and if you manage to grab him, get back in this area so you can go into hiding.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Sure.
Sounds good.
All right. Can they do that while Eric walks away? Because something's been happening that I need to go attend to.
They're going to be scavenging for bombs, correct?
Yes.
Those two are.
Johnny's helping, and then
Or
she'll
parts.
return
make
to
some.
Billy and Holiday.
We got a long walk, so we need to get started.
I'll be back.
Are you and Nima starting towards the... How far are you going to the corner? Think about that. You two, who are searching, whoever's throwing the search check, roll investigation. I believe it's with advantage because Johnny said she was assisting.
I was also
And
gonna.
Sorsha, are you going, or did I misunderstand that?
No, I'm going.
No, you got it.
Okay.
Right.
Well, he's rolling with that. You're welcome to roll something as well. Look for something different, or also look for bombs.
I'm also gonna look for some med packs because I am completely out. Now, what do I add if she's helping?
You just have
Johnny's
advantage.
helping. You just roll advantage. Sorsha would have to roll her own thing because you can only apply help once. Would you like to? What would you like to look for, Sorsha? I see you starting to roll.
Mm,
The first option.
Med packs.
I don't know what I don't know what I'm gonna look for.
I mean, Sorja can look for med packs, and he can look for explosive with advantage, just to help out.
I'll look for med packs.
Okay.
31.
31.
Explosives. There they are.
Okay.
Is this an investigation?
Yes.
Loud.
16.
16. All right. So, we'll start with T-Luck. Wandering around, roaming around. I'll say for the better part of 25 minutes. Searching, I'll let you have 3 grenades.
What kind of grenades are we talking about?
They're standard fragmentation grenades.
Wait, why is T-Lock getting anything?
Did I say T-Lock? I meant Tinu.
Yeah, you did.
Your guys' names are so stacked up and similar in ways.
And if I picked up one of those like really big fuck you bombs.
The fuck you bombs are on a very much higher ranked person than what you find around here.
Okay.
But you have 3 grenades.
Alright.
They're very basic ones, but they are there.
Hey, not to paint the walls, right?
Enough to make somebody unhappy that day.
Okay.
And you said 16 for Sorsha?
Mm-hmm.
You could find 2 normal healing packs. 2 normal med packs.
She's going to give them to Tenu.
In roughly the
Nice,
same
yeah.
time. You guys are starting over that way. While you guys are returning back to it, how far is T-Lock and Nima going? If you add diagonally, because you're roughly cornered on this, the diagonal to the other corner is probably close to the 2,000 foot mark. How far from, let's say you're at 50 to 2,000 are you going to go?
If we're trying to get to that room,
Which room?
I was actually doing this in character. I just forgot his name, and it's not there. Nima. That's right? Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Nima, if we're trying to get to that specific area, the 7th floor, because I think it'd be better for us to get in the middle of the, well, obviously the 6th and 8th floor, because if he's going to be somewhere on those top 3 floors, and that lightsaber was pointing in that direction using force nonsense, then I think it's best to try that corner.
I think
Me
some Jordan
personally.
just seeped in there.
Want to go try the far corner from here and work our way
Yes.
back?
So I think the best option for us is to get as far as we can toward the 8th floor doesn't end. That way we don't have any teleportation mishaps just in case. And we get to where we can teleport into the 7th floor and go from there. And I would recommend you using the teleport on this. And I will try to help you as best I can. I can't really help much.
That is. Alright. So, we just
Does that
went
sound
far
good to you?
corner, teleporting 400 feet up, I believe. If we're going to
No.
the 8th floor,
No, we're going to the 7th floor. And
7th
it's
floor.
50
If you
foot
teleport
ceilings.
straight up towards the 8th floor level, at that point you will be in space.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember, 8th floor is smaller than the previous floors.
Sorry about that.
And each
You're
floor
alright.
is like
They're still
50
discussing.
foot. Each floor is like 50-foot ceilings. So
Yeah.
even 10 floors would not get, like, would be at the top of our range, technically.
yeah, that's why I said 400 instead
No.
of.
Going straight up to the
That would be
7th
above
floor,
8th.
because you have to include the current one, would be 400 feet.
So 400 feet was actually the right mark.
Yeah, because on the current floor you still have the 50 feet of your current floor, and then each of the ones above you.
Okay.
Well,
But that's not. But that's
350
not
to
from the
350 to 400. Actually, 350 to wait. Let me do the math. 50.
Geometry.
Six times. Hold on. 300, 350.
6 times 5 is
350 to 400, because probably about 360 to give floor thickness a measure. Because if you teleport at 400, you'll be at the top of the 7th floor, I think, if I'm doing my math right, and you'll fall 50 feet, or you might appear in metal.
And you would know this because the schematic is right there from Johnny.
Exactly. That's why I'm offering that.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So do you think my
Pretty good.
plan there is solid, or do you want to change it any? 'Cause I think the 7th
I
floor
don't
is the
have any
best bet.
objections. I don't know how to find this guy. He says it's on the 7th floor, so we should check the 7th floor.
I don't say he's on the 7th floor. I say he's somewhere in there. And if the force is pointing her in the direction of that corner, I trust the force enough to try.
Then we might as well try. Trust the force, I guess.
There
Does
is
it
no
really
try.
work like that?
You only do. There is do.
The
or do
force
not, no
does
try.
work like that, yes. I know
No.
a lot of
It's really
people back
odd.
home that can see the future.
I think that slipped under the radar.
There's no try, there's only do.
Exactly.
There are
So do you
no
wanna try
accidents.
Do you want to do that then? Or do you want to change that? Do you want to change that plan up a little bit? Nemo.
Over game, you can see 120 feet, correct?
Yes.
Well, you could just ask him in character as well.
Yeah, you can ask me in
That's
character.
kinda
He will.
awkward.
He has a rough. Well, he has a rough
Uh,
field of vision. He can say it roughly this length, and it makes sense.
I can point at a building over there that I can see just at the edge of my vision.
There's also that.
So if there's 50 feet between each floor, would it not be better to go to the 6th floor? That way you can see everything on the top, and then top floor on the 8th floor, and 2 floors below it?
Well, I'll be able to
Is it-
see, but that becomes we're having to teleport more that way. If we're on the 7th floor, I can see both floors, be able to pinpoint his
Um,
exact location, and then go from there.
Remember, the more material between you and what you're looking for, the more muddied your vision gets.
And I was just about to get into that. And if there's 2 floors in between me and my target, it's getting real hard to see it. If there's less than that, like only 1 floor, I can see it pretty clearly. Like I could probably see through that door since it's only about 3 foot thick. Probably,
Okay.
but that's
look through
pushing.
the
it.
blast door.
Yeah, I could
the
probably
floor?
look through the blast door. If I tried really hard, I could probably look through it pretty easy. Yeah.
Noted. These are thoughts for later. But no, I don't have any objections. You might as well go with that.
Well, we got a long walk then. Let's get started.
A long walk through the crowd.
No, we're staying up here. What the hell are you talking about through the crowd?
We're on top of buildings. Yes,
Yeah.
we're
Rope jumping.
buildings. I
It's
am
easy
glad.
enough between everybody's capabilities with grappling hooks and force-assisted leaps.
If you say
I'm not going to make you roll a check. It's very simple for you guys to stay on buildings.
say force assisted leaps, I'm the only one that has that right now.
Yeah, that's why I said grappling hooks and force-assisted leaps. That's your two means of methods of transportation.
Oh.
It takes multiple leaps.
Yeah,
Plural.
and I can do those really easy.
Yeah, that's why I'm letting it go without a roll.
So we head off that way. We got a long walk. I think it's best to get to other people.
I was going to get there. I'll let you guys know when you get there.
Yeah.
Back on the roof. Everybody but those two. Unless Tinu and Billy had something they wanted to talk about while Tinu. Let me get this right. It'll work in my brain eventually. Unless Billy and Holiday had something they wanted to talk about while the rest of the group was gone.
We already had our talks earlier. Unless
I
he
mean, you
wants to
did just
talk
shut
to
down
Billy.
for no reason. In the middle of a troubling situation. Holiday might have some words.
Holiday can have words if he wants to. Holiday.
Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
you go ahead. I was just gonna say I keep.
No, this was Matt. This was Matt. Get ready to start something. This Matt Holiday hasn't said anything. Go.
You know, I keep getting exploded by things. And then, I shut down a bit after. I think there might be something. I think I might need to get like a full refurbishing when we get back. I think there might be something loose inside me.
Well, you aren't exactly an indelicate machinery on the inside. Little pieces get a little shifted around or rattled in explosions and settle back afterwards. And you're not exactly in the most stable of spots,
I mean, I did
programming wise.
I did get blown up several times there.
That did not help any, probably. Then again, I think most of us might be a little in the fritz after getting hit with that many explosions of that size.
We'll have time to worry about it later. We'll see if Chani and Packy can do something about it once I'm back on the ship. Man, I'm having to have a lot of updates lately. Or just system checks.
Gosh, I'm old.
Yeah, that'll happen when you get up there in age. Your knees start getting creaky, your elbows start getting stiff, your back starts giving you hell.
You get
But no.
hair where you never used to have hair.
But no. It's probably for the best. Just hopefully we can... No issues pop up until then. This is new. I went through it and Baker went through it and we didn't cut out randomly.
Did you guys get exploded as much as I have?
We let you guys do the exploding.
Yeah.
Well, Baker did. I pulled some dumb moves, but I don't think I got exploded as much as you normally do. They mainly took off my arm.
Well, I mean, Kelly kind of blew up a train, and I fell through several floors of course on it, and then hit the ground. Well, that was nice.
That sounds less than pleasing. I would avoid that if you could. Again,
He didn't have to blow up the whole train.
makes a statement. You know that. He was always a bit more willing to make an impression to get his points done.
Is the thingy I have, is that still intact?
Are you checking it?
Yeah, I'll pull it out
Yes.
to check it.
It is.
Hey, this is pretty sturdy.
It is.
Sit there and stop a second. Wait, can I just use this to be undetected when I want to?
I don't know how it works.
Can you give it a check without turning it on and making a call?
Maybe. I don't know if I really have the time to actually check it, though.
I just might give it a quick look over. You're smarter than me.
Take a look. He's gonna roll with disadvantage for time constraints.
Can it be normal with Billy moving?
Even if I took the higher of the two rolls, I
was gonna
don't
say we have.
rightly know. He's pretty tricky with his tech.
I was gonna say we have time. Chani, say we got them going over looking and finding bombs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He rolled for that. It's just we don't exactly. You know how tricky he can be with this stuff. It looks like it's supposed to do one thing because it's a trick. It's a trap.
Well, he said he did tell me to give him a call when I made a decision. We went over before, but I mean, if there'd be a way to activate the jamming,
Again,
that'd be
it's
nice
kind of
to,
scary. It'd be nice, but again, it's scary how much more talkative he's getting.
I just kind of had the thought of, if I can jam it, like me and Chani, like we could just, run through the area, and if we got towards cameras, they'd be jammed. Anyone, we get near people, they wouldn't be able to signal for help aside from yelling or calling. They couldn't radio it in.
Do keep in mind, they probably notice those kinds of disturbances in the system.
That's true. Yeah, no, you're right there, and they probably say there's a disturbance over there and go send someone to check it out.
They do seem to be in a heightened state of awareness at the moment, given as he gestures around the situation.
I wonder if he'll try and talk to you.
Wait, what?
I wonder if he'll try and talk to you. Like try
Kelly?
to find you. Yeah.
He might. I haven't seen him yet.
Well, he's good at that.
That's concerning. Yeah, that's a concerning part. But I haven't seen him yet.
Well, hopefully.
If I do, I will keep in touch with you on that one.
Hopefully, he's a bit less explosive if he talks to you.
Hopefully. I ain't quite as durable as you, so he might take that into consideration.
He might. Might not. Who knows?
He can be a dick.
So what are we gonna do for like however long it's gonna take them to go get bombs?
I prefer the not get noticed and not get shot at by the chaos below.
Just lay down on the roof to not be the giant outline that Billy is.
I was gonna say, he's basically gonna lay back and just tilt his hat some and keep an eye out for stuff around him, but other than that. To be fair, you guys are also on a third story of a foot building, so even if you stand up, not likely to be seen if you stay centralized.
Fair. Billy could probably be mistaken as like some kind of pipe or something.
Possibly.
Better to lay low though.
Yeah. Just before they get back, Holiday will speak up again and says, "Billy, when you make your choice, choose carefully. That doesn't seem like one you get a second shot at."
I've been thinking about it. When this is all over, I may just go somewhere far away by myself.
That's what I did.
Option for benefits.
You're always welcome to join me on my random crusades and shenanigans.
Maybe so. Maybe just go to some backwater planet that needs some help.
I know I start up enough Hellion and shit. If you want to do that, I'm more than up for it.
Go around some of these backwater planets, be a bit of a sheriff type deal, help them out some.
We should stop by my bar after all this problem with this group is over.
Sounds good to me, but
We should probably adjourn. I think I see them working their way back. And unless you have anything else, everybody rejoins on the roof, besides T-Lock and Nima. T-Lock and Nima, this is about the end of the 25-ish minute searching period. You're just about there. Actually, no, 25 minutes. You guys move quick if you want to. You're probably there.
Okay, well, do them.
You just gonna be going straight up when you get there?
Just gonna go straight up 360, I think.
Yeah, 360.
All right,
What's one?
to the other group. Everybody's back on the building. What do you like to do?
Okay, so do you two want to go and just maintain communication, or how do you want to run this? It's kind of your
Is
op, Tenu.
Is this, you know, say, is this Tinu and Sorsha?
Well,
Well, it's
them too.
probably better not to talk if we're trying to be sneaking.
We'll just send written communication.
Touche.
Just don't forget to swap your phone to vibrate.
Sometimes that still gets you killed.
Just in the vent, it's just like.
Anyways. What are you guys wanting to do?
I guess we'll be off. Sorry, I was chewing.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, once you guys get the door open, go on, Matt.
Oh, no. As this is going to be as they leave. If you're talking to them, you can do.
Okay, once you guys get the door open, Billie Holiday, can you think of any way to signal to the disorganized mass that they need to head that way?
Oh, I think I could do that pretty well.
All right. So whenever they start
Seems
heading,
I'll be staying here anyways.
so whenever they
Or
start
Holiday.
heading that way, do you two want to lead that or stay in reserve so we can get to the security office slightly faster? Just whatever it takes to give the actual people just a little bit more of a fighting chance, you know?
I don't know if going up there's that fighting chance, though.
It's not great.
They might have better luck working their way down.
Something down outside of...
The general spaceport for this, and a lot less security than a Hut's house.
Yep. But you know the bloodthirsty types.
Oh,
And-
they'll go for it, all right.
Yeah. So stay in reserve is what I'm hearing. Okay. That might cause enough of a thing once they get started to give us a better opening in the other area, and then we can still do the back and forth possible teleport thing. That's all I got at the moment, so unless anyone has anything else.
Just get us where we need to go.
Alright.
I need to check something really fucking quick. Ba 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 da ba. Sorry. It just occurred to me that this might not work on a droid.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Mental person.
No, it does not exclude droids, so it should work. They normally specify if it excludes them, so you should be good.
Be kind of jank if teleporting didn't take a droid.
That'd be weird.
Unless you're talking about something else random.
Probably some force thing.
It is. As you guys are making a break for whatever you're doing, you're gonna say, "Hold up, I'm gonna be tapped out for a while after this, but this seems kind of important for it." And each of you feel a little bit of something settle, and you all have effectively one luck point as he casts Force Vision on each of you, and he is tapped out.
Okay.
What does one luck point do?
It's a luck point, like
You-
defeat lucky.
You get to
Oh,
roll
okay.
an extra d20, and if you have
And
advantage,
whenever
roll an
you
extra
roll
advantage.
a d20 check, you can use that
I know
die
how-
to
yeah, I know
reroll a
how
die.
lucky works.
Okay. Well, Holiday, you want to stand watch here and do whatever it is you want to do. Once they get things down, signal us perhaps, and then
Oh, I'll give you a heads up if they start rushing upstairs.
yeah,
That I can do.
because I think that we need to readjust a bit so we can be in better get to the place we need to be location, right? I don't know how far away
Probably.
we need to go.
To the security depot?
Yeah.
About 200 feet to, well, diagonally. It's kind of towards the more central area of the floors. About,
Just whatever
you know,
horizontal
1,000
change
feet. They
we
kept
need
it kind
to
of
make.
central on the floor plan. It's about central on the floor plan, if that helps.
Okay, so
So we go towards central of this before going up.
yeah.
How is everybody getting in for their scouting?
Good luck, Tenu.
Tinu and Sorsha are finding their own way around.
And now we
Gotcha.
have a 3-way split. Good.
Yes, we do. 3-way party split. This will be fun. You're going there, teleporting up. T-Lock and Nima going there, teleporting up. Tinu and Sorsha, I would like to start with you, as getting in is different for you, and we will pick up once everybody starts in, and everybody will start at it.
Well, we're waiting to teleport. Basically, we go after Tenu and Tenu and Sora should do their thing. Meanwhile, T-Lock and Nima have their own thing independently of everybody else at the moment.
Okay. Okay. You're waiting for confirmation for them to go. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Again, Billy got a jetpack. You got jetpack. You guys can make it to the under. Never have to go to the bottom. People don't look up all that often. It's kind of funny, isn't it? Tinu and Sorsha. That means the guy at the ball is in your park now.
Meh.
Grappling hook?
Oh, yeah, you have one too, don't you?
Yeah.
Thank God for technology.
Grappling hook?
Grappling hook.
How would you guys like to attempt to get in?
What does it look like?
The ceiling?
Yeah, we're just gonna grappling hook onto the ceiling.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
You guys can grab a hook up. You hit the ceiling. You're up there.
They are
Yeah.
spider people.
Yes,
Now
we
what?
are.
You are. Yeah,
Sorsha
that's-
has her. Is it metal ceiling?
Your gloves work on most surfaces.
Sorsha has her magic gloves.
Maybe not sand.
No.
I said
probably
most for a reason.
not. Sorsha has her tech gloves. She's just going to spider on the wall.
Okay.
Ah.
Where are you guys heading to look for an entrance, or how are you guys getting in?
I don't know, but I'm assuming that Nima can just like hold on to Sorsha.
Nima also can spider.
Never mind.
I mean, Tinu can also spider. That's who's with you.
I think you both have the same climbing and grapple gear.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Max gets confused by names.
You're with the small one.
I'm with the small one.
I'm
Currently
gonna
atop.
search for a
Well, you're a sand person.
vent or some kind of entrance hole.
Disco Inferno.
Disco.
Preferably one that
A
can also fit Sorsha,
vent
please.
or entrance hole to the floor above.
Can we carve out a hole?
If you wish, that is a possibility.
Do you want to carve out a hole?
Oh yeah, I got that saber thing.
Yeah.
You sound so disheartened.
He's the one to turn it on facing the wrong direction.
That's
No,
probably
no,
true,
no.
actually.
He has no trading with it.
Can Sorsha
When he goes
show
to
him-
draw it, I roll a d4 the first time he activates it.
Can Sorsha show him how to do it?
Well, maybe if the bastard that he took it from didn't, have a weird ass handle and you just can't tell.
Oh.
Is it a? Is
So
it
should really
D4?
think about that, though.
No stabbing yourself, okay?
Are you opening? Are you getting ready to cut a hole?
Yeah, you said roll a D4, right?
I'm gonna roll one, even or odd.
Okay.
Even or odd.
Incoming Sorsha.
You. You take 2 points of damage.
How many?
2. He's just like, Oh, you singed your side. Ooh, that was a blaster bolt wound before. Now you just made it worse. Oh, that sucked.
I found the pointy end.
Yeah, you did. You good?
It's a
You
red
okay?
one to note.
It is.
Gonna give a thumbs up.
It hides
Cool.
the blood.
Make a.
Tis but a
I
scratch.
think it was just make a strength check to see how quickly you go through this.
Alright.
Can Saoirse use her little dagger to help?
Yeah, you can give him advantage by giving the help action with your dagger.
I help.
You're not actually going to be cutting through the floor. You're just going to be weakening it so he has less material to cut. More so,
Yeah.
just because dagger's short.
No,
Stabbing the
Saoirse's,
floor. Got
no,
it.
Saoirse's just sitting next to him, like patting his back, saying, "You can do it, honey. I believe in you."
What'd you get there, Tenhu?
Dirty 20.
Maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and you can get a fairly small hole for most people, but you and Sor should be able to scramble in.
Nice. Sneaky, sneaky. We go into the hole.
So, as you cut this thing open,
No,
a panel falls.
no, 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 no.
And you hear, instead of hearing clink, 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 you hear a
Can I
clink,
not
clink, clink,
use
clink.
force propel to catch it? Or is that just to throw things?
Is it the first level one?
Yeah.
It just means you chuck it in a different direction.
I mean,
What if I chuck it very quietly to the ground?
You throw it with great force and intensity, as it is a damaging attack spell.
No, no, no,
A
no.
chunk of metal like that might be too big for the first level one.
It might be. I don't know what her weight. The weight's different in this, so I don't know.
No.
But at this point, I'm just gonna say nobody really considered that. This isn't something you've done. You see her, boom, ting, 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 ting.
they just kill a man.
I just want to say.
Are you
just in
looking?
case,
I can't. I'm busy.
I'm asking them.
No, we're not looking. We're getting into the freaking hole, man.
All right.
You guys don't
I
know.
looked up.
Can you look?
Yeah.
If you're watching them, you saw them go. Make a perception check.
17.
All right, you look down. You just. Oh shit! They didn't think about. Boom. Well, there's a guard dead.
That's a win-win for us.
I rolled. It was a chance. You hit a guard, not a slave.
That was
Well,
a win-win
worked out.
for us.
All right. So open.
Hold up, Matt.
Matt,
Matt, you're gone.
You're gone.
From the start of
So-
his new monologue.
From the
That
start
dude
of
just got chicken littled.
always is what he said.
I've been playing the drinking game this time around.
Maybe
Okay.
that is unwise.
Yeah.
Especially given the sheer force of earlier disconnection.
Do you want to die?
James, that's the wrong spell for what we're talking about.
I thought she said
But-
force push pull.
No, force propel.
She had
It's like it's the catapult. It's the catapult equivalent. But that's okay. Thank you for attempting, anyways. You guys started to open up, looking now. Floors don't immediately transition from one to the other. There's usually a gap where there's wires, plumbing, cables, a number of pipes, things. That's what you guys are getting into. You did notice you might have cut some minor wires and cables and pipes, but I mean, accidents happen. So you're currently in between floors, technically. You have room to crawl and move. It seems like there's slight bits for movement for maintenance. What would you like to do?
Wait, there's what?
When you went up, you didn't immediately transition to the first floor of the hut space. There is usually a gap between floors
Yes.
that's filled with pipes, wires, cables, utilities, and things like that you needed. That's where you guys are. There's a gap there. There's very small crawl spaces for maintenance and things like that. You may have cut a few pipes and cables, but nothing seems to have immediately happened besides some sparking.
Do we know what way the door is?
What, the door for down below? Yes.
Where we're supposed to be going?
If you're opening the big blast doors, yes,
Yeah.
we know where the blast. You guys would know the rough direction of the blast doors.
So we're not gonna get out of the tunnel. We're gonna stay in the tunnel and go towards the blast doors so we don't get spotted.
Make an investigation check. Whoever is helming. Sounds like Sorsha.
18.
18? I'm gonna say it probably takes the better part of 25-30 minutes to navigate these maintenance tunnels before you're where you think, above where you think the blast doors are. Or just on the other side of them, more accurately. But you're also a floor up, so it's kind of hard to tell.
So, do we know if I know that Sorsa's not good at hacking, or she can't do anything. But do we know if just blowing it up is the best thing to do?
Would you like to make a technology check?
Sure.
I believe for you that's just a flat intelligence check.
$19.
It's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Sometimes shit malfunctions helpfully, sometimes it malfunctions poorly.
Yeah. You got the bombs?
I got a couple grenades.
Do you think that'll blow through this door?
No.
Door?
you
No.
don't.
How are we gonna get it open?
Yeah, to find the computer to open it. Computer to open it.
Man, too bad
Mainframe,
they didn't
something.
send packet.
What?
Nothing.
God damn
Sorry,
it.
I shouldn't have said that one. Nothing. What you guys doing?
Look, we're still in the vents, right?
Yeah, you're still in the in between area in the maintenance stuff.
Send message to Chani, how open door?
Okay. Johnny, it's been about 25-30 minutes. You get how open door.
Send back. Ask Tenu / find an open button / I don't know.
Is there any open buttons? Do we?
You're gonna have to get
Where you
out
are?
of the ceiling.
No.
Oh no.
Where you are? No. There's not any free buttons.
Can Sorsha sense anyone nearby?
Through the force?
Yeah.
I think that's a force power in particular. T-Lock gets to do it because his force power is active. What do you have for your force powers that you might be able to do this with?
Sense of motion?
That's actually a valid method of it, I believe, if it gives more precise locations. Let me
It's
check
30 feet.
what it does. But there is actually a decent chance that might work here.
Needless to say,
That is a second level
emotions might
spell?
be pretty high.
Or first level spell.
First level spell.
Emotions would probably be, well, depends.
It'd at least let me know if someone's in 30 feet of me.
Yeah, I wanted to see what it was, just to see how much info I can give you.
Someone on a really tall chair.
Yes.
When you cast the power as your action until the power ends, you can focus your instance on one humanoid you can see within 30 feet.
Oh, I have to see them.
Yeah, it's a sight thing you need.
Aww. What else do I have?
However, I will let you make a perception check if you wish to listen for footsteps on the floor.
I do have good ears. I will do that. What, investigation?
Perception.
Perception. I'm good at that. Hold on. I'm not good at that. I got a 10.
I mean, sounds clear.
Was that a natural 2?
No,
Okay.
it was a 4.
Wait, I thought Source's passive was better than mine.
Passive, yes.
Fair.
My perception's only a 6. Anyway,
I mean, you don't hear anybody.
Tenu, shh, shh. do you wanna listen? See if there's anybody up there. I didn't hear anyone, but maybe your little ears can do better than mine.
All right.
Are you attempting to listen?
I'll listen.
Make a perception check. I'll let it go this time, but to be fair, in the future, you are aware that you rolled low. It's more of you listened and you're confident you don't hear anybody. Just for future stuff. Because it's iffy asking to constantly recheck with the next player to do the check, because it's just, we do it until we succeed then. I'll let it go this time just because it's still kind of a thing. It hasn't really come up before. But for future stuff.
15.
15? You don't hear anybody. You don't think you hear
Okay.
anybody.
Oh. Can I poke a hole?
Sure.
Little hole.
Okay.
Do I see anybody above us?
No.
Slightly bigger hole.
Okay, another couple minutes pass as you start to expand this hole.
How big is Tenu?
Not very.
Can your head fit through this hole?
Might need to go a little bit bigger.
Tiny bit bigger. Just so Tenu's head can fit
He's-
through the hole.
Okay.
1 foot 5 inches.
A little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Tinu, you can pop your head up through this hole if you would like.
I'm gonna get kicked in the fucking head.
I do like using you as a soccer ball.
I'll pull you down. I swear.
I'm just gonna peep around.
He's popping
Alright,
his
what's
head
your
up
AC?
to the molten floor.
I
Got ya.
know.
Alright, what's
No,
your
it's
AC?
kind of like 17.
I'm fucking with you. There's nobody there.
Because it just pops up, it just gets punted off by a
It's
fucking
genuine.
monkey.
Yeah, looking around right now, this particular hallway moment is empty. As you look around, you are in a small closet room.
Oh, cool.
I rolled to see what you followed. I popped in.
Pulls him back down, he's missing his head.
Okay, let's make this hole big enough for Sorsha to fit.
Okay. A couple more minutes pass.
Up through the hole.
Alright.
And you said we're in a closet?
Yeah.
So is the door on the other side of the closet?
It's not a big closet. You're just kind of in the room. It's right there.
Wait, so the door's in the closet? That we're trying to open?
The closet has a door of its own. That's all you can see. You're in a small closet with a door. Like if you got shut in a closet, this closet.
Okay. So we don't know if the door is on the other side of the closet?
No.
Cool.
Is the closet lit?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna search for either a map or does it have a directory on it somewhere?
You're inside of a closet. I will save you the effort. No.
Can Sorsha peek out the door?
You can.
I'm gonna peek out the door.
Make a stealth check.
$28.
You quietly open the door. You don't see anybody.
No one at all?
Not down the direction you can see.
There's not two directions to the hallway?
Well, you'd have to open the door quite a bit more to check the other direction.
Can I do that?
You can. You step out more. There are people down that way.
Slowly closes door.
Okay.
There's people down there.
You're better off just saying stage whisper than trying to whisper at your mic.
Correct.
Stage whisper. Stage whisper. There are people down there. Be very, very quiet.
What are you guys doing?
How many? Did I see how many people?
You saw 3.
3 people. Can I force propel something in the closet down the opposite end of the hallway?
I need to
Yes,
send
yes,
Sorsha on
you
more
can.
rogue missions. She seems to be having fun with it.
You can.
I'm gonna do that.
Just grab a random piece of material there. There's a couple of little loose things in there.
Yeah. Slowly
Just
open.
grab like a spare piece of piping.
Yeah.
Force propel does 90 feet or 60 feet.
I don't have the
90?
answer to that written down.
That is, you're setting off my thing constantly with your collar stuff.
60 feet.
Please mute that channel for your own sake. Everyone.
I have,
doing any
but every
color
time
stuff.
he reopens it, it unmutes it.
That shouldn't be happening.
It happens.
I'm not doing anything. Holding
Force
click
propel is
buttons.
60 feet if you didn't hear.
60 feet. I throw it as far as I can. I just chuck that bad boy.
All right, so you chuck it, hits 60 feet, and it just goes down the hallway. You hear what? Oh fuck! Do they get in? You go. Then you hear footsteps.
Do
What are
I
you
see
doing?
it? Is that guard a big boy? Or he a small boy?
I'm assuming you step back in, otherwise they see you.
Well, yeah.
If you're asking were they big or small boy, they were in shape guards, yes. Higher quality than the guards on the floor below, yes.
Does Sorsha, just, feeling herself? Does she feel like she could, take him out? Just sneak up behind him
Martial
and take him
check.
out? What?
Why is our fucking Discord check going off?
Martial check / insight check.
Um,
Normally you can tell, if
I was getting ready,
someone's
yeah, I was gonna call it
horrifically
insight for
combative.
this one.
Combat
It's
efficient.
even if it wasn't for most people, she's lit her whole shtick as a her rogue is literally measuring how people fight
Mhm.
and their abilities.
22.
22. They're decently robust, but it's possible. And they seem fairly skilled with how they carry themselves, walk, and the ease of which they maneuver. They have the weapons.
Sorsha is going to... I got an idea. Sorsha's gonna,
Go for
Sorsha's gonna peek out the door as far as she can. And she's going to sneak attack Arlo right into his face.
Would you like to do it before they get to you, or do it after they pass you?
After they passed, obviously.
Okay.
What kind of question is that?
Make an attack roll with advantage.
Y'all are going for it.
Yeah, I am. Fuck.
And because it's advantage, you have a sneak attack.
If you were
16.
assassin, it's an auto crit.
16.
She is
Yeah.
not.
That just hits.
Woo!
Roll your damage. 46 for Arlo, 46 for sneak attack. Oh, I assume you did all 4 barrels.
Yeah.
46 for sneak attack, 46 for Arlo, plus your modifier. I have to mute my notifications.
Normally it just sends one notification whenever people are having a big conversation. I guess it's being mean tonight to you.
Not on the phone, it doesn't. It sends multiple.
No, on the phone it normally is just here's one, and then if there's a bunch of people talking, it'll just ignore it.
24.
Not on my
I
phone.
hit one for each person, and then it ignores it after that.
24.
24 damage
Right to the face.
as you just turn around and aim as he walks past. Well, he's walked past you. And you watch as 4 of them bury in this man's back as he just staggers and hits the ground. Lets out a cry of pain. Roll initiative as he's hits the ground hard, but He's still
you
alive,
still
but
have
very
your bonus
fucked up.
action.
Well, bonus action.
Offhand attack or something.
He is also with the other person, as they did say you two.
No, I meant the guy that was still at the door.
He's down the hallways a long ways.
My Arlo's a long-range weapon.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Not at 4 prongs. 40-80.
You didn't tell me how far away he was.
Well, no, you asked if the guy's coming by the door. So I thought you meant your door coming behind you. If you would have waited for them to pass the name of the guy down that way,
No, why would
they
I
would have been
attack?
at disadvantage.
Why would I attack the 2 people? I wanted to attack the 1 person.
I don't know your thought process. I can only go by what you say. If you want to attack him down there, I'll let it adjust for the moment because I understood the confusion, but it'll be a flat roll because of distance.
Bonus action aim.
She can bonus action aim if she wanted to.
And then that
Bonus
way she-
action aim.
Yeah.
And that would have been the same action against him, at which point you would still have to roll initiative as he hits hard and rolls against the wall. And like lets out a cry of pain stumbling like that, and the guys that just passed all both spin around.
You hate me, don't you?
I don't. This is a situation. You could have done it. You might have. You might not have. I'm not hating you. It's just how it happened. They don't ignore a combat like another guard like letting out a cry of pain.
Well, you know, when I said the face, I was thinking he wouldn't be able to scream anymore.
Well, if you get into that, you start to get into called shots and then specifics, and then you want to get sneak attack and then ranges. I was trying to be nice and let you have a chance to kill him still. You could mock me, but that's what I did. Roll initiative, Tinu, as well.
All right. Do you want to continue with their initiative thing, or do you want to jump?
I
to the
was gonna
other
have
group
them
and
roll
active?
initiative.
Okay.
Nope, I was gonna have them roll initiative, write it down, and jump to the other group.
All right.
I'm sorry, Tinu.
I'm just
I'm
assistant
gonna get
director.
shot again.
Yes, you are.
Hey, hey, I think he kind of deserves it because he made fucking Nima get shot a fuck ton.
No, he just fed Nima all of his health vials. He didn't make him.
What's your guys' initiative here?
You kind of did blow me up. I suppose.
It saved you though.
Mine was 23.
23. What about What about Tinu?
Sorry.
24.
24. 23. Well, you guys are going before the guards at least, but we'll get back to that. They rolled a goddamn 12 initiative.
They're surprised.
You only saved him
2, 3.
by sacrificing yourself, not by blowing him up.
Does Timmy get a surprise round? Because Sorsha's
That
doing
was
things?
her.
People that were below him.
That was
that
her
painted
doing
the walls
the
with him.
surprise.
Well, I didn't know if Tinny would also get to go, oh, Sorsha's
She's
doing
kind
shit.
of hugging the wall,
All right.
the opening. If they had like worked it out a bit more, she just said I went for it. Maybe if they worked it out there.
I tried,
But-
friend. I tried.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
Tenny's still in the
He didn't
closet.
do anything wrong to say. It was just bad luck on the roll.
Yeah.
He's severely fucked up.
Yeah. 4
But-
pokey things will do that to you.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, can I
It just
use
wasn't
the
enough
thing?
on this roll.
Do I have the thing?
We'll get back to that. We're jumping to T-Lock and Nima. Who's teleporting?
He's
I
teleported,
teleported.
us,
You make an intelligence check.
and I can't give him advantage or anything on it, can
Nope.
I?
Not on
I didn't
this.
think so.
Above game
I didn't
comment.
think so.
Tenny, I have a weapon design in mind for you whenever we get somewhere safe.
It's intelligence check.
Intelligence check. Flat
Okay.
intelligence.
I can't even use my lore master feat on him, can I?
23.
23. Distances. Blah 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 blah. Okay. You
Alright,
appear.
22.
You appear. It's the same in this case. Maybe 10 feet off the floor, and poof. Not enough for fall damage. It's just enough to like, oh shit, and catch yourselves. And you stumble into some tools, but none of it really make a lot of noise here. You just hit some of the things falling down. You manage to stop anything from rolling or making a lot of noise, but just,
So, first
you
question.
might be on the right spot.
First question. Anyone besides Nima here? Any
Within 120 feet,
Yeah.
perception check, please.
All right. That's the wrong window. This window. Go. 28. 19 on the
Yes.
die. Damn.
Yes.
Anyone I recognize?
No.
Damn.
There's just some guards meandering along right now. Up here, they seem to be walking in pairs.
I'm pointing out to Nima, stage whispering,
Yep, that's fair.
where their positions are.
2 patrols right now. They're kind of, well, they're not positioned like it's stationary. They are moving.
How many per
but,
patrol?
2 patrols, 2 for each one.
2 for each one. I'm pointing out where they are to Nima.
Okay, it's not like you see them and lose them. You can keep steady track of them.
So it's basically, okay, they're there and they're moving that way. Those ones are there and they are moving that way. Beware.
It's only going to be a few moments, though, before one of them leaves. Going away from you, it'll leave your field of view.
Okay. Just as a thing for me mechanically, how long would it take for me to try to expand my horizons and sense this guy?
Every other time, you've been out for at least an hour.
And I don't know of any way to speed that up myself.
At the moment, I'm going to say no.
Damn it. Do I have anything?
You have a lightsaber. You can spin it.
Fuck off. Just for my other character's sake, fuck off. No.
As I say, I've been noticing some Joran coming in this session. What do you guys want to do?
I've been. Oh my god.
You're the one person, well, maybe 2 people that actively
What
look at all this
wanders out
shit,
of you?
and you keep
Yeah.
finding new things and doing things wrong. Come on.
One pair wanders out of your vision, by the way.
The second pair round wanders out.
One of that pair that was going wanders out of your vision.
Okay. Right. All this is stage whisper, by the way. Nima. Right, number 2, because I'm not gonna say his name.
But you got it right.
You got it right.
I know, but I don't want to use your name while we're in this serious situation, because I know better.
Smart.
Right. Number
But
2.
do I notice?
I'm looking right at you when I say number 2.
Alright,
Huh?
alright, so what's the
You
plan?
know,
Sorry.
you do know my name, right?
Yes, better not to use it in this situation. Bad things. So shh.
Fair point. Fair point. Find cover first. Look for your person next.
He's not anywhere within the 120 feet. Currently.
Follow the guards.
There's, like I said, there's 2 sets. I believe if we explore around on this floor, I may be able to keep track. You are going to have to keep track mostly for anybody near us. Or outside that 120 feet to give me a heads up, just in case. But I think our best bet is to stay in this general area and try to look around. Because I can penetrate the walls and floors, correct, Matt?
It gets a little muddled when you try to go above or below.
But it
to
is
a degree.
It is enough to where I can at least sense something up there.
You might be able. You can tell something's up there. Signatures, little blurred, pretty blurred.
Well,
but maybe.
Signatures being blurred, would that mean that if they're blurred, I'm not recognizing?
It means it'll depend on your check. It's iffy.
Okay, fair.
It's definitely enough that you could miss something, but you might see it.
I think our best bet right now, even with everything being muddled from the floor and from the above and below being muddled currently with what I can see, I think our best bet is still to explore this floor and see what I can see from there. Any thoughts on your end, Nima?
We're exploring the floor. We should do it systematically. Obviously, let's probably avoid the guard routine. We probably should take track of that.
As long as they stay within that 100 and whatever, I can see them. But outside of that, they may see us before then, is the problem, which is why I need you to look out for them.
Another pair of guards wandering.
And there's another one over there. Fuck off.
Are we covered by anything, or are we just standing out in the open?
You're in a closet. Maintenance closet. Looking around. Yeah, that's what's in the corner here. Chuddy was right.
How big is this closet?
This closet's decent size, about 30 by 40.
Okay.
It's less closet, more storage room, I should say.
I think our best bet is to explore this, like, go around our little closet area here and explore what we can see here. And then if we need to, snipe those damn guards the hell out of here and get them the fuck out of our way as quietly as possible. Do not go loud. If we go loud, we're screwed. We will get swarmed, we will die. Right?
Quiet, you say. Quiet.
If you can't
Fair
go
enough.
quiet, I will.
No, I can. Just didn't prepare for it.
We'll get into what you need to prepare for later.
I'll think about it later.
Right now, let's quietly explore this little tool shed. And while we explore, I want to try to
Good question.
sense.
Nima, do you have dark vision?
Get dark.
Yes, I have dark vision.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good to know. T-Lock, don't notice this. Nima, there's no lights.
I don't
Lights
need it.
anywhere on the floor? Or in the
I've been
room?
here at least right now.
Lights aren't on in here.
Looking up and around, there's no light fixtures.
Oh shit, none. Damn.
There's no light features whatsoever.
No.
I can't
At
see
least
outside.
none that you'd be
yet.
familiar with.
Do you, Stage Whisper? Do you know what the light fixtures on this station look like? By any chance?
I'm gonna take that as not an insult. Remember, I'm blind.
I mean, yes, that's why I'm asking you. I mean, do they have a specific shape that you can see, that you can perceive?
No.
There aren't any light fixtures in this room. I don't know if there are any
Right.
outside of this room.
To help you
Meaning?
out a little bit with my stuff, my sight, I can sense beings, living beings, within the 120. My actual sight is only about 30-ish, maybe less. I don't know. I've not measured it.
You're restricted to just living beings. I see.
Past 30,
This is
yes.
good information. I will try to keep it in mind. Does anything stick out in the room that I can't see with my dark vision?
Are you looking for anything in particular, or just intriguing?
Intriguing.
Perception if you're just taking a quick glance. Investigation if you're actually scouring over.
Investigation. Because I don't know what T-Lock planning on doing, but
I'm planning on walking around the room, seeing if I can sense that dude.
Just this room?
Just this room for now.
No. I'm gonna just walking around this room. No.
Fair.
23.
Seems like a pretty standard maintenance storage room. There's some pipes. There's some like tile. There's some like floor replacements.
Any switches, buttons?
For light
Levers?
switches? Or just
Yeah.
in general? I mean, there's a couple on tools, but nothing just besides the door.
Do I have to switch on it? Yep. No, that makes sense. Never mind.
I was going to say, think about where we are.
Yep. I was thinking wooden door at first. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm a dumbass. I have message. I am a dumbass.
What you guys doing?
Just
Probably
sitting
spent
back
about
and
10
waiting for
minutes in here
T-Lock to
now.
finish whatever he's doing.
You're taking longer than he is. It takes you about 10 minutes to go through. He's just waiting by the time you're done.
Find anything useful in your little searches there?
Not particularly. No. Or no. It's just a normal storage room as far as I can tell. I would, open the door and go out, but
That
I
was
don't know what's
actually
behind the door.
that was actually well. There's nothing behind the door. They're a little bit of ways away. I think our best bet right now is to start walking around. Try making our way from edge to edge in this little corner as quietly as possible.
Are you staying roughly within the corner area?
Yes.
And you guys are just kind of walking around the floors looking for stuff? Walking around this area looking, searching?
Yes. My main focus is going to be on trying to find, because, well, keen mind. I know what his fucking signature set is. So
Yeah.
my main focus is remembering where the fuck he is. Or knowing where the fuck he is. That's most of what I'm looking for. Passively, I want to be aware of guards, but only if they come within that 100 foot.
Wandering through...
And I'm looking specifically for guards.
Avoiding things. Each of you make a perception check, and each of you make a stealth check. Because I assume you're not going to just walk around.
Oh god, no.
If you have anything you would like to use to assist in this, this would be the time.
I got nothing I can use. Besides, I can tell you that all of our conversations, if we're going to have any, are going to be in our heads, because Force Whisper.
Okay.
Perception? Yes.
Shit. What was the number? I need to open this back up. Excuse you. Open.
Which do you want first, stealth or perception?
Stealth.
Stealth is 22.
Wow. 21.
And perceptions?
19.
Significantly higher. 27.
Let's say you cover with this corner of one. Let's say you make a square. How big of a square are you looking at? Because that's kind of how we're going to define the time it takes.
Define what you mean by that. Because I'm a
Like,
little
we
dumb.
use the corner you teleported in as one corner of a square. And we use the opposite corner to decide how big of a square are we searching in. Like 100 by 100, 200 by 200.
120.
How big would the square be that Chani was looking at for the purposes of...
China just went over to the corner and looked.
Okay. I would say 100 by 100, because then I could sense the whole, like if I went up to the edgemost part corner, I could sense the other corner still,
No, you
kinda, maybe.
Well, you could sense maybe kind of the corner you came from, but the other side of this floor is
Yeah, no, I understand.
still vastly off.
No, I'm not sorry, I know that. I'm talking about the corner we're on, 100 by 100.
Okay,
If I'm
keeping
in
that
one corner, I
within
can sense the other
same.
corner.
Keeping within stealth. Very thankfully, T-Luck has Nima here. As you guys are wandering, maybe 10 minutes in, Nima, you grab him and stop him. Watching out for guards. I included this just part of security measures. Cameras. Up ahead.
Do you have a way of in his head? I don't know why I was trying to whisper. In his head, do you have a way of turning those off?
I do, kind of, but not a good way of turning it off. I would be shutting down everything within a rather large area.
No, don't want that.
Yeah, that's kind of reveal our location.
I was really hoping you had the cantrip on off. I was really hoping.
On off wouldn't work on a camera.
Fuck,
You have to have an exposed on and off switch.
Fuck. I don't know how fucking tech powers work. I haven't studied them. Right. That's a problem. Does it... I can't see. Does
Nope.
it look like I have a blind spot?
Yeah, that's a
Intelligence
good
check.
question.
Intelligence check as you watch it go about its rotations and mountings.
For Nina or for T-Lock?
For you.
You,
I
because you're the
can't
only one who
see
can
it.
see.
Yeah, I thought so. 22.
Maybe. It would take some effort, but you might be able to slip past in a blind spot as it rotates some.
Is this the only camera I see? It doesn't make
For
a
the
sound.
moment.
So
For the moment.
I recognize something.
Remember, you have limited view, 60 feet. So for the moment, this is all you see.
I mean, is it a rotating camera?
Yeah,
As in
yeah, that's what I'm
moving?
saying. You're watching it
Does it
rotate.
make a
You're
sound as it
watching
rotates?
No, it's just moving.
Oh, well.
The motion is what
I think-
caught your eye.
Aha. There is a blind spot we can potentially slip by, but that doesn't take into account if there's any other cameras nearby.
And we're just in a hallway, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were just hiding behind crates in a big tail room.
No, he wanted to wander the hallway.
Ah.
He's trying to use his force vision to guide you and avoid guards. TikTok?
And find the other guy. Best to just try to sneak by it, because if I break it, they're gonna know something's up. And they're gonna come looking. Best to keep our area as good as possible. Before they realize if we go that route, they're gonna know we're here and they're gonna come for us. We have to keep out of that as best as possible.
Any chance? You think there's any chance that Johnny made to security room and shut down the cameras by now?
You have no idea. You could message.
Don't know. Don't have time.
TikTok? Guards are coming.
We need to go now.
Let me try to get into that blind spot. Slip
Alright,
past the
so
cameras.
this is going to be a stealth check at a difficult
Matt, come
Easy.
back.
for
Matt,
Nima alone. Huh?
Never mind, you're good.
It returned.
advantage for me.
Not
it
this
went out and then it
disadvantage.
came
It's just I'm just saying it's a difficult check.
out. For
Ah.
Nima alone?
You can't see the camera rotating and how it moves, so it's up to him to
Ah.
guide you through it.
Oh, fuck.
You don't know its field of view.
Oh, fuck.
So in this exact moment, you are literally relying on Nima.
Don't fucking screw me.
About
Now, you say this, I'm gonna roll a natural one.
Do it. I dare
And
you.
get you something.
Fucking do it, I dare you.
I rolled a natural one.
Damn it!
I can
Reroll.
reroll natural ones. I have dirty 20.
You think, edging along, you've made it past without falling within its field of view.
Think. But I'm not sure.
No one can ever be
Well,
sure.
there's
That's
no
just
way to be
moving.
100% sure. You can just think you've made it through.
I just see it above me as we're going underneath it, like, oh fuck. Oh,
Yeah, you can see
fuck.
it and it's mounting, rotating. Its field of view, not something you really know because you don't know camera wide,
Oh,
like,
absolutely
and all that. You just know it's above you.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh fuck. I have no idea if we're good or not. Oh fuck.
You'll find out.
There are no guards in the hallway?
Not yet.
I mean, just slip out of the field of view, don't we?
Yes, keep going. Keep
Yeah,
out of the field of view.
Moving,
Move.
moving. Try to slip out of the way. Still try to avoid it. Another stealth check, I'm assuming.
No, we're going off the other guys for most of this. That was a skill check challenge for the moment of. Wandering along.
Don't make me saber throw these goddamn things.
I'll let that pass. Probably about 20 minutes later, you've completed your 100-foot radius walking.
And nothing?
No.
Damn it.
Not anything?
So I know that 100 cube, let's just say cube.
You know,
there,
220 feet out from that, 120 feet out from that point, you don't sense him as you walk the 100-foot
so
cube.
we don't have to go back that way.
No.
I'm understanding. So
You
we'll
didn't
go from
sense him in
this-
that direction any.
So we'll go from this point out another 100 and hope and pray. Because if we don't find him at this point, I'm gonna have to sit in the fucking broom closet for an hour.
Another set of perception checks and another set of stealth checks as you wander.
Yes. Sorry.
Yes. And perception.
A high roll.
Is there
when
anything
is
you would like
nothing
to do to
find
assist
does
this?
nothing.
I know, but I wanted it to be good. I wanted it to be good, and
Is
it
there
was
anything
good.
I can do to assist this? I can offer
I don't know.
help.
Is there anything you would like to suggest to assist in making this process faster? I'm offering the chance to speed it along, possibly with a good check. But you have to bring the suggestion forward.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're hinting at. I'm stupid, so I don't know.
No, you're not
Perception,
stupid. It's
stealth,
just a
okay.
difficult situation with not a lot of good answers. So, just the normal rolls I told you.
Here's a good mechanic question, real quick. If he were to use his EMP, would I have to make checks on my lightsabers?
Yes.
Okay, making sure. My stealth is a 19, so lower. My perception, however, is a natural 20 for 29.
You have 120 feet out.
I'm happy about that.
Hold on. Let me look at something. 200 feet out, 120 feet. All right, what's yours? Your stuff, Nima.
Stealth is 24.
Okay.
Stealth is good.
Perception is a 19.
Same as before.
Wasn't it 30? 24. No, it wasn't 19. There it is.
Walking along. Walking along. You grab T-Lock again. Stop and go. This is a bit of a different measure. Along the floor, very faint. You almost missed it. Trip sensors. Laser sensors.
You have learned from the mine guy. Look down
Indeed.
sometimes.
Down there at the very bottom of the floor, shooting across horizontally. Spaced out, maybe 2 or 3 feet between each one. Stretching out maybe the next 40 feet.
But no, there's a laser
And
sensor right there.
as you look down, you look up, you notice even fainter, bit harder to see, are random ones sporadically along the wall.
Yeah, I want to look back to see if I passed any already.
No, you seem to have caught it in time.
There are laser sensors covering the walls going forward.
Fuck.
I don't want to try to maneuver you through them. That's
Now, I
probably
want to
not
say,
my
I
best.
promise I'm not making these to target T-Lock, but you
Yeah,
can't
it's
really
fine.
see these.
That's fine. I can't see
You
most
can-
security measures.
You could do this a little bit. From him pointing out, you can sense the faint grooves, and if they go horizontal, but it'll be difficult for you to manage this.
You got smoke?
No.
Fuck.
We teleport. But
You
That's
guys could
iffy.
navigate it. It just might be a little iffy.
That's iffy at best, teleporting.
but so is navigating it.
What would you guys like to do?
I'll go with you on this because I can't really see him.
How far along do they go?
Like I said, for the next 40 feet or so, they seem kind of sporadic.
Do I see any past that?
Not at the moment.
Let's pull someone with me.
If you're talking about the low level teleport, no, it does not.
I had hope. Okay, just a little bit of hope. It goes 40 feet, you say? Is there any other path? Any guards? Any... Do I notice anything else in the hallway?
Within 60 feet of you? No.
Do I within 30?
No.
A very tiny.
What are you doing?
bird hiding in a box.
I can see the
TikTok.
grooves, and I can understand kind of where the lasers are. You said.
I think it's probably
Yeah,
going to be a matter of just following what Nima does.
Yeah.
Little different this time.
Don't want to waste the teleport.
TikTok. Guards are moving and patrolling.
So, I'm going to...
Show me where
There's
the
now
lasers are. We
four.
can get through
There's
them.
4 within range of you. 4 pairs.
Show me where the
In front
lasers
of
are. We can get through them. Just
I'm
go.
going to attempt to try to maneuver him through it.
Okay, so this is going to be a straight acrobatics for Nima, and an acrobatics at disadvantage for T-Lock.
Yeah.
I promise I'm not targeting you with these. I just can't forgetting how much not being able to see things hurts.
Yeah, pick on the blind man.
So, can I put an aptitude on him?
Thank you, Max.
If you wish to give him a port and aptitude before you start, I will allow because the rolls have not been made.
I will
However,
do-
the help action isn't going to work in this case because you both have to make your own individually.
What the hell does Sport and Activate do?
It's a bardic
Get an extra
inspiration.
D8.
We need
An
another
extra
blind
D8.
man so they can have a cripple fight.
It's a bardic inspiration basically.
Cool, I needed that.
You say athletics?
Acrobatics.
I know,
Acrobatics. Okay.
Yours is normal.
Slightly better.
T-Lock is at disadvantage.
I needed that port and aptitude. Thank you. You may have saved me.
Might have.
Myself, so...
You can't use it on yourself.
That's why I said I doomed myself.
Oh. What's the rolls?
Yeah.
You gonna make me go first?
Yeah.
It went from a 14 to a dirty 20 because of the D8.
Okay.
I just have a 16. I can't bump that in any way.
All right. You guys are maneuvering through. You're doing pretty okay. Slow, taking it nice and slow, but you kind of have to start. You're realizing at the end, T-Lock, that there's a guard gun around the corner. Shit. And you start to try to get him to move quicker. Nima, hearing this, you start to pick up the pace, and at the last second, you...
Matt, come back.
Matt, no, you can't leave us now! No!
This is hilarious for Matt, by the way.
At the
Fuck
last
you!
second, you.
At the last
Amazing
second,
for Matt. That was amazing for
You-
Matt to hear that and hear your issues.
you! No, fuck you, you!
I have an
Grab
issue, Matt.
him. Huh?
For some reason on Discord, your volume is being, every time you talk, it's just re-maximizing.
You must hear me speak. As
Must
T-Lock
hear you.
barely snatches and stops Nima, from falling into what he's pretty sure is a laser path.
So we're safe.
Nima, the front of your eyes, right in front of your eyes, is glinting and glaring. And you proceed to get through the last few feet.
Do that, you asshole.
16 was the DC on that.
Oh my god. Dick.
That was Discord.
I don't care.
It was well timed, though, I think. Continuing on, I'm gonna say for the it'll probably be about 40 minutes since you've been up here.
And the natural 20
Nothing.
did nothing!
There's no one. You don't sense him within range.
Fuck!
I told you not to get excited about it.
I know. It's just never gonna happen again.
In a lightsaber.
But for the moment, Sorsha, Tenu,
Going back
what
to
do you
their
want to do?
initiative?
We're going back to their initiative.
Alright, changing
We're gonna try and keep the time frames somewhat consecutive to keep things on par.
Initiative just happened real quick. Okay, so
Yeah.
go for it, pow.
They have. If they have it, Tinu, you're up first. What are you doing? Sorsha just leaned out and hit somebody here down the hallway, and the two people you pass, you can hear weapons clattering as they spin.
Alright, I guess since I'm in this now, I'm gonna... There's 2 of them, right?
Two of them to your right if you go out the door. One of them down where Sorsha shot. Apparently hit him because that did not sound a pleasant sound.
Oh, they're not like...
They're not grouped.
They're not in arm's distance. How far away is the other 2?
Stepping out into the hallway some?
Yeah.
You might want to watch your mic. I think you're breathing in it pretty heavy here.
I'm sorry.
But it's okay. I'll just give you the heads up since it was happening. The 2 down the hallway made it about 40 feet.
And the one that got shot?
He's about 70.
Oh. Really far away.
Yup. What would you like to do?
What's the
I will say, looking at the one down at the hallway, where Sorsha obviously shot because you can see the prongs, he is fucked up.
What's the distance of the throwing knives?
60
20,
feet
60.
long range.
You can move down that way and chuck one, and be within at least the 60-foot long range. Bam, 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 bam. I can't do that. I probably get his cloud. What are you wanting to do, Tinu?
I bet.
Guess I'm gonna move within distance of him and then chuck a knife at him.
Just if it's just 10 feet down, it'll put you within range of him. But it'll be a disadvantage because long distance shot. Unless you have sharpshooter mastery, which I don't think you do. So probably a disadvantage shot with your dagger. Toss it.
Alright.
He is like, I did describe him as hunched over and like hitting hard, like trying to get it back up. He does not count as prone right now, despite that description, just to say. What do you have to hit?
That's 17.
That hits.
Yeah.
Roll damage, D4 plus mod. We really need to get you some physical dice.
Yep.
Just gotta swing by a store.
7
guys.
damage.
Alright, as he stands down the ground, like leaning against the wall, like, trying to stand up. He stands up just in time as the dagger tears through his throat, and he's out. He's gone. He just slides against the wall.
Okay, now is there anything to hide behind?
Maybe if you ran down and tried to dip into like another hallway or a different doorway. But right now you're kind of in a hallway.
Can I make it back into the closet?
Oh yeah, easily.
I'll do that.
Okay, you can get back in the closet, normal movement, you still have your bonus action.
Okay, tell me what my bonuses were.
As a rogue, mostly cunning action for hide, disengage, dash, or aim.
Hide.
Roll a stealth check. You try to like grab pieces of something and use it as a bit of cover so they can't see you immediately when they walk in.
Not 20.
Okay.
So that'd be
Sorcerer, you're up.
3.
So, is the guy dead yet?
The one down the hallway you shot? Yeah, he just killed him with a knife throw.
Okay, cool. So, how far away are the other guys?
40 feet.
Cool. So, I'm gonna say so a lot. Sorcerer's gonna bonus action reload Arlo,
Okay.
and she's going to fire at them.
Okay. It won't have sneak attack this time because no allies, no advantage, but it will still be 4d6 Arlo. Roll to hit.
Yes. Does an 18 hit?
18 hits. Roll some damage for us.
46.
Yeah, Arlo's 46. As you just churn and swivel after firing the last one and fire it just buries in his chest as he spins around. He's like, ugh.
Angry orcs.
You don't get to make a lot of option noises when 4 progs of fuck bury them.
No, I mean,
bury
Sorcerer's a
themselves
sand
in your
person.
lungs.
Unless she's changed her disguise.
What?
You were a sand person unless you changed your disguise.
Nope, I'm still a sand person.
I figured. Look at that.
I did 10.
10 damage?
Yeah.
It's just, and you see a couple of the bolts, like 2 of the bolts, like kind of like slip past the body armor he seems to be carrying on his chest, but 2 of them just like dig in and hit hard.
Is Tinny still in the dog costume?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mark
That brings us to the guards.
Burned off.
They're not immediately signaling for help because it's just one random person that they saw. They might be able to deal with this. As they approach.
As for your dog costume being burnt off, she fixed it before we came over here.
Sorsha
Yeah.
I forgot.
does a 27 hit.
That's a dumb fucking question.
And does a 16 hit.
No.
16 doesn't?
Well, it's right at 16. Does that mean it hits?
Yeah, if it meets your
Yes.
AC, it hits. Alright. Well, that's a nat 1, and that's a nat 2, so the other guy misses both of his shots.
Good.
Max.
Yeah.
Do you remember you have the Jedi shield thing a couple times a day?
Yeah, I remembered that. I just read that again.
Okay, just reminding you.
Yeah.
You also have Uncanny Doge.
You do indeed. Just D8 damage.
Uncanny
You take-
dodge that sucker.
Well, with just one of them. One of them's 10 and one of them, one of them's 11 and one of them's 8.
I'm an uncanny dodge the 11.
Alright, so you take 13 total damage as the guy who didn't get shot raises his blaster and they clip you as you start to duck back in, but the other guy's just still recoiling some from his shot as he just like hip fires and you just lean back and let the door take it.
Cool.
Tiddu, it's back to you. They didn't come in.
Did they move any closer?
No. You don't know, actually.
Is Sorsha in the room now?
Sorsha is still at the doorway. She didn't move. Unless she wishes to step back. I guess I didn't ask, did you wish to step back?
No, I'm staying in the doorway.
Okay.
This is a good spot for me.
What would you like to do, Tiddu? Sorsha's at the doorway. You haven't seen the other guys.
I'm gonna whisper to Sorsha, hey, let them get closer to the door. I got an idea.
Okay.
Is the door open or closed?
It's open. Sorsha's in it.
Okay.
I'm in the doorway.
I'm going to sneak up to the corner of the door that it can't be seen.
Okay, you still technically hidden. You're by the doorway.
And I'm gonna hold action grapple.
All right. I'm required to ask:
With
is there any unique aspect of you grappling immediately? Does it do damage immediately?
disabling practice, 3rd level, we learned this. Your damage die for your unarmed strikes and natural weapons. Don't need advantage on your attack roll to use your sneak attack if the target of your sneak attack is a creature grappled by you. All the other rules of sneak attack class features still apply to you.
I'm trying to find your thing to make sure I know what's happening. Disabling, I think, is what it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, with this, do I have to
You don't need
grapple
advantage on
and
your attack
then-
to use your sneak attack if the target is a creature grappled by you. So you would
Okay.
grapple them, that means next time you can get sneak attack.
Okay, if I grapple them, does it go into one of these many things I can choose from, or do I have to grapple them first and then next turn do something?
You have to grapple him first because the skilled grappler is done by sacking out sneak attack.
I'm saying because like 9th, I learn like human shield.
Human shield. You learn to manipulate the body of the target, moving your grappled creature the same size you know or smaller. Cover cast your speed. When a creature grappled by you would grant you half cover. You instead get 3/4 cover. Additionally, when you're hit by an attack while grappling a creature, you can use a reaction to force that attack. Instead, hit the grappled creature. So that would apply normally, but since it'll be a held action, you won't have your reaction to just them.
Okay, I don't know if I could like choose to use human shield or grapple. It doesn't really.
You have to have them grappled to use human shield.
Okay, I don't know if it was like one whole action since I'm kind of having to jump on him anyway.
If you're holding your action to do that, it costs your reaction to use a held action.
Okay, then on my turn I can do it.
That said, if you held action to stab, for example, you would have advantage. Just a thought.
Okay,
Because you are still hidden, theoretically.
I can use the
But
blade.
if
Yeah,
you grapple,
I can stab him with the blade.
Yeah.
Thingy.
but if you grapple this time, it's just you have them grappled for next time.
Okay. But my next turn I could technically grapple, then use human shield.
Bonus action, human shield and bonus action punch. Those are things you're allowed to do on your turn. Yes. So, all right, held action to stab when they come in.
Yep.
Sorsha, what's up with you?
How close are they now?
Still 40 feet away. They didn't move close to you on that first one.
How dare they? I guess I'm gonna... Wait, I don't know how... Wait, hold on.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to count my...
Bolts?
Yeah.
If you don't have enough for four full bolts, it's a d6 for each bolt in the gun.
I think I have 4 left. Yeah, that's math. Yeah, I got 4 left.
Okay, but
You're in the doorway. Tinu's tried to draw them to the doorway.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to reload Arlo.
Bonus action to that.
And the guy that I didn't hit, I'm gonna shoot at that boy.
You're gonna shoot the one you didn't hit?
Yeah, I'm gonna injure them both.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Wait, no, that's a terrible idea. I'm gonna hit the one that I hit.
Okay. Roll to hit. Is it the double question? I think it's usually the double questioning that gives that away.
And that 20 hits, right?
Nat 20 automatically hits. Roll your 46 and double it.
Does she
46
need to
and
roll?
double it.
Yes.
All right.
So just roll 4d6 and times it by 2? Or...
Yep. Roll 46 times 2, and then you add your modifier. Because Arlo has 4 shots.
Yes. $28!
Alright,
Pop
you just
out the
aim,
bell.
and he's still staggering from the floor, so you just adjust, and 4 harpoons just tear through this guy's face. As he just on the ground behind him.
1 left to Tenu.
Alright, are you staying in the doorway?
Nah, she's gonna hide behind the door now.
Alright, you step back into the room and to the side.
Come
What's the
get
guard
me,
street?
bitch!
They throw a grenade.
No.
I
Did
was
I ruin it,
tempted.
Matt?
No.
Okay.
No, I was tempted. He's going to try and get in there as he just shot the other guy. What would he do?
Remind him of
Two
the
his
basics of
friends just
CQC.
died. You're gonna say 2 of his friends just died,
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
so he might run.
No.
Eric said CQC. This is actually Solid Snake about to throw them both on the ground.
You hear in the hallway. I think I just in the hallway. I need help by the door, by the main doors.
Back.
And he doesn't come closer.
No. No. So, question.
Tenu, you're up. What, ask a question, I guess?
Can I force propel Tenu?
Oh,
I
fuck.
don't think you can force propel a creature.
He's a tiny creature.
I also think he weighs excessively too much.
He's very dense.
And he has a lot of gear on him.
How much does 10 weigh? 8 pounds.
With your gear, enough.
15 pounds is my weight. It says throw object/creature that weighs 15 pounds within 60 feet.
What'd you say your weight
He's also
was?
got 8 pounds.
At 1.5 feet tall? Only 8? I don't know. Between that and your gear, though, I'd still say you exceed the 15 pounds. Because it's not just you, it's your gear.
Okay.
You're trying to hurt my heart today, aren't you? You ruined my
No,
fun.
I'm doing what I do every time.
You're ruining my fun. I just want to throw the short man.
Matt, how? She's right outside the door too, right?
No, she's inside. She stepped back in.
I have a question. Another question. Okay. Can I send a message to Chani, or can I not do that in battle?
Typing out a message in battle would be an action.
Oh.
If it was just on the comms, something different. But typing one out, that would probably be an action.
Can I do a comm?
Yeah, if you want to speak. That's a free action.
Chani, they're asking for help.
Hey, Tinu, what are you doing? Johnny, you can send a reply in a moment.
Oh. Yeah. Guess I'm gonna step out the door and shoot him.
Alright, technically you were hidden, you're just popping out at a level he wasn't expecting, you get your advantage.
And sneak attack?
Advantage means you get sneak attack.
Oh, this is gonna fucking hurt.
Boom, boom. Kill him.
At the end of Tinu's turn, you can reply, Johnny. I'm just giving a slight delay due to when she asked and how things are going. What'd you roll to hit?
I got that.
What are you
28.
using?
Sniper rifle.
That's loud.
That's it.
Okay, sniper rifle used. 28 hits.
He's already called for backup, so there's no point.
Fire off a flare while you're at it, maybe.
That's it. 12 plus 5.
There was absolutely a point to not doing a sniper rifle. I can see ways to use it. Never mind, though. Fuck this man up.
Fuck him up.
Then shit. How many Shit. I got. How many sneak attack dice is that?
I don't know what level you're at. You're at 9th
Ninth
level,
level.
so 5d6.
5d6. Oh god damn.
Plus whatever your sniper rifle does, which I think is a d12.
Plus 5.
Roll your damage.
Oh, okay. 55. Wait. I did that.
I say 55 would be excessively high. Johnny, this better be a good reply, huh?
I don't know what you're expecting from me. It's gonna be very matter of fact to the
I
point.
know. I know.
29.
29. As you step out and you just take out a chunk of this guy's side and he staggers and hits the wall,
Die, bitch.
barely holding on.
I was really hoping I would kill
What
him.
what else would you like to do?
Yeah, damn
That's
it.
your
I was
action.
hoping I would kill.
He's almost dead. He's severely fucked up.
Eh. Guess I'm gonna go back in the room and hide.
Back in the room you go. Roll a stealth check.
This little fucking goblin popped out and shot him.
He does not sound happy out there. You also hear a lot of wet splattering, Sorsha.
You just got shot by a dog.
Anyways, Sorsha, at the start of your turn, Tinu. At the end of Tinu's turn and the start of
26
Sorsha's, you get your reply from
stealth.
Johnny. Okay. Johnny, you can reply now. Start of Sorsha's turn.
Deal with what you can. If you have to bug out, regroup with Robot Man. Try to get the door open.
We're killing people, Johnny. People are dying.
What were you expecting to happen today?
You started it.
That's, yeah.
Alright, what are you
Back to
doing,
bloodshed.
Sorsha?
What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
How long is my my dagger like rope thing reach?
90 feet.
I'm gonna throw that at him.
Alright, make a dexterity attack as you step out. Are you wanting to do anything to... Actually, just roll to hit, yeah. I'd normally ask for sneak attack if you want to do stuff for sneak attack. Just roll to
He
hit.
doesn't have the health pool for it.
No, we don't. You don't have shit.
Well, we'll see. You've not traditionally done well with this. I've adjusted it a couple times. Maybe now you figured it out. Have you?
23.
That hits.
Perhaps.
As you just step out, sling out, and he had a heart, and now he doesn't.
Don't even roll damage.
No, he had 1 hit point left.
Cool. Okay, so
And combat's over, but he did signal for help.
so who would sound the closest to? Obviously not Spartia. Tenu. Pretend to be that man and tell them that you don't need help anymore. Use this.
Wait, I think. Wait. I think he does have something for this. Let me check.
Don't worry, guys.
If you want to go for it, grab his comm link and do it.
False alarm.
I think he has something in the operative class that could do something like that.
Usually it's just checks. You might want to just go for it here.
Can I give him guidance?
Yeah, you can slap guidance on him as he
I will
runs over.
slap him.
If he's going to get it, he might want to start going for it.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it.
So probably want to resupply yourself from their dead bodies.
I'm
There's
also
a
gonna,
time constraint here.
I'm gonna grab all my harpoons.
Okay, running and quickly grabbing your harpoons. You can re-add the, 16 bolts you shot? 12 bolts you shot?
Yeah.
What do you wanted to say? Tinu, as you just snatch the comm link out of his ear. Thankfully, not destroyed in this shot. Put it in, what are you doing?
You know, it was a false alarm after all. We don't
What are you saying?
actually need your help.
Shit.
What?
Turns out it was a false alarm. We don't really need your help.
All clear. Tango down.
Make a deception at, I'm gonna say disadvantage, because everything going on, they're really fucking worried. But you do have a chance. Deception at disadvantage.
Can Source just slap a guidance on that bad boy too?
Can what?
Can Source just slap a guidance on that bad boy too?
Well, it's the first check he's made since then, so he does get the guidance.
Yeah, guidance, bad boy.
So that means you also add a d4 to your roll.
I don't have any modifiers to deception. Got it.
So it's 2d20, your disadvantage d20 plus a d4. I'm gonna roll insight.
If only Sorsha had a voice
You said-
changer.
You said add a
D4.
D4. That is a 23.
Jesus.
23.
Because I rolled a 20 and then I rolled a 19.
Natural 20.
You rolled a
No, wait.
natural 20?
No, he rolled a nat.
He
rolled
said
a
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
That said 20 and a 19.
Pretty great.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember what Han Solo said. I was going to say that.
No, don't do this to them.
Understood.
Alright. Good.
Patrols will resume. I rolled an 8.
Goudy.
They had advantage.
Of course they did.
Yeah, we're all fine here now.
Patrols will resume. Carry out. Carry on with your post.
10 for good, buddy.
Hey, help me drag these bodies in the closet now, please.
You're taking the bloody one.
They're all bloody.
He's taking the extra bloody one.
They're all extra bloody.
All of their blood has
Fine.
left their body.
They have been blasted with multiple harpoons and sniper rounds.
Whoever comes into this hallway, bless their soul.
They have worse things happening outside that door.
Are we gonna clean?
legs.
So why are we hiding the bodies if we're gonna leave the blood?
I have an idea.
Okay, let's hide the bodies.
So,
Sorsha-
frag grenade has a pin, right?
Oh. Sorsha's gonna force mask into one of the guys.
Okay.
These frag grenades, they have a pin, right?
I feel the need to specify. You just got the all clear that they're not searching.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
Does it
saying if they
matter?
ever come around.
Continue. These aren't a pin more so as an activated thing. It isn't like our grenades where you pull a pin and a lever flops. This is like more electronic activated stuff.
Push a button and it turns on, not pull a pin.
Oh. So if I were to lay something on top of it and it would be moved, it would go off?
I don't know if you
No.
could finagle that.
You'd have to have a proximity sensor for that kind of deal.
Or a remote detonator.
I'm saying
but
no, like he said, it
Or
has
a
a
remote
button.
detonator, but if he's not here. Yeah,
thing-
but once you press the button, depress the button, it starts going. It's not I hold the button and nothing happens.
No, it's like I hold the button and they move something and then it goes boom.
That's what I'm saying. You can't just hold the button and nothing happens. You press the button and it activates.
Well, he's figuring that out. Sorsha's dragging the bodies into the
Like,
closet.
you press the
When the
button,
button-
the timer starts counting down. It
Oh,
doesn't
so I
have
wanna
to depress. It's once you press it.
Damn it.
Sorsha's also gonna start
mind.
mopping up some of the blood.
With
Don't have time.
what?
Fuck it.
There's a closet right there.
the clothes of
Yeah,
the dead
like
people.
piping and cable repair materials.
We don't have time. Let's go.
Fine. But I'm still the guard
Yep. With a dog.
with a dog.
I am
With
gonna
sniper rifles and hammer.
Is there a
search them.
button?
You searching the body for what? Alright, just roll an
explosives
investigation.
or bed packs.
Sorsha's gonna
26.
med pack.
A med pack.
Yeah.
Well, did I find
Explosives?
any of those?
No.
What?
So one med pack. Got it.
One med pack, no explosives.
Okay.
A med pack's one.
Oh, med pack's 2d4 plus 2. At least the ones you guys currently have.
Most of Tenu's med packs are serving as Neva's blood.
Apparently.
That's not a joke.
That's
What are you guys doing?
I got 3 now. I'm going to try to make our way to the door.
Okay, as you guys
Or-
head down towards the door, is there anything happening with Chani and them?
I'm sneaking.
Me too.
Okay, roll stealths. Are Chani and Billy still waiting?
General assessment of the area during, you know,
Man, I
They
just
haven't said
leveled
anything
this
back.
time.
They just said
13.
need
That's another
help.
26.
I got
Okay.
22.
They just said need help, and then it's been silent since.
well, they didn't say need help. They said they're shooting people or something to that.
Well, she actually said we need help. That's why I was asking.
No, I said they were calling for help.
Oh, they're calling for help. I thought you said we need help.
No, I said they were calling for help.
Okay, please dip radio silent since. Anything changes on the movie, let me know. You guys are heading down towards the doorway?
If anything overly interesting's happening that we can see from our viewpoint, feel free to tell me.
No, not yet.
All right.
Source is going to tell Chani we got it. We killed them. We're heading towards the door.
Alright, heading towards the door. You kind of gather this was the guard stationed at the door's entrance. It's currently like an elevator right there in front of you, towards the end of the hallway and to the left. Getting there, there's an issue.
Who is this? Us?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no controls on this elevator here.
Is it force powered?
Unlikely.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities people consider unnatural,
I guess not impossible, but unlikely.
like using elevators.
What are you guys doing?
Have you ever heard the tale of Darth Ascendius?
Took evil to new heights.
Thank you.
Or maybe all new lows at the same time.
Yeah, that was Count Ascendius.
Fair, his lesser known brother. He
Yes.
just didn't get the fame. It's such a shame. Count Ascendius did many wondrous things. However, Ascendius had the totem. He rose above the rest. He was a beacon.
Okay,
You're
let's stop
not
this,
helping
let's
them
stop this.
decide what the fuck they're doing.
I know, I was giving them a moment. What do you
You're
guys wish to
making it
do?
worse.
Do what Count would do.
You have to
karate chop the
continue with
elevator.
these. What would you guys like to do?
Is this our only options? Or going to the elevator?
Well, I mean, there's the whole hallway and entryway behind you. You guys just said you wanted to go towards that door, and this is
Yeah.
the way to the door down below.
Oh. Okay. Pry open the elevator.
Strength checks. For whoever's doing it.
Source is so strong.
It's interesting to have to do it.
I'm sure Tenny's much stronger.
He actually is.
Is he?
Yeah.
Tenny, do that. You strong boy.
Are you opening the door, Tinu?
I'll give it a try.
If so, strength checks. Heavy elevator doors are a pain in the ass to open.
Source is going to help him.
Alright, you get advantage.
Plus 3.
For her. Help.
Yeah, my help.
23, you said?
Okay.
Well,
21.
23 is enough. Oh, 21, also enough. As you
You
just...
are strong boy, my goodness.
dig, open and... Huh. That's an open shaft. Looking down, the roof of the elevator is right there, as if it's the floor going forward. Looking at it, you get the feeling they locked the elevator between the floors.
Would it be, can Sorsha like squeeze between the wall and the elevator?
Probably not. But you could make an attempt if you wish.
I think my booty's too big.
Wait, what floor does it say we're on right now?
You are on the floor just above where everybody else, where you left. Chani, and Billy. You're on the very first floor out of 8 of the Hut's house.
Do we know which floor we need to be on for the fucking door?
Yeah, you're at the above the door. You get the feeling this elevator goes down to that door.
You're saying they locked it?
Yeah.
Gonna climb up and use the thing to cut the cables.
I don't even know if they have cables on these kinds of elevators. Usually they're lifted by other means.
Cut the cables? You're gonna make it fall?
Most of the time, they don't have cables on Star Wars elevators.
That's what I was gonna point out. I was trying to think of. Normally it's like
Oh,
engines, like rails. Yeah, remember Star Wars, they don't lift it off cables.
Can we talk about this?
I might have accidentally said so. If so, I'm sorry. They don't really have cables.
We've gotten really good at carving holes through things. How about we carve a hole through the top of the elevator, then through the bottom of the elevator, and then we metal our way down with our spider things.
That works too.
They're going on an adventure, and I don't know where the endpoint is. I have to watch.
I know exactly where the endpoint is. Their endpoint is probably going to be the end of the session. It's not very far ahead.
We're going
No, so-
on an adventure.
No, we need to
Are you
go,
coming through the
go
floors?
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the next. This is the closest point to the door you could find. You could think of. You get the
We're gonna
feeling
go
this
close
is
the-
it.
close the door.
Are you going down through the elevator like you said?
Close the door, yes.
Yeah.
Open the elevator door. Step onto the ceiling of it. The elevator itself makes strength checks just to see how quick this happens.
Can we let the elevator close
30-20.
behind us?
You just forced it open. It doesn't just auto close. 30-20. It takes me a couple moments, just a minute or two. This is a lot thinner material than a lot of stuff. And you guys can drop into the elevator.
Cool. Another hole.
I'm just gonna use the /strength check just to keep things going. You also opening
20.
this one, you drop down. No, I just said I was using the same one. You just take another minute to open it up and drop down. And you look down, it's another about, 30, 40 feet down. Huh. Those blast doors look familiar.
Did the elevator panel fall on anyone?
No, the shaft, the door goes straight into the elevator. The blast doors go straight into the elevator shaft.
Okay.
That's what they're finding.
Wait.
Son of a bitch.
There they go. Okay.
How big are the blast doors?
The blast doors through the schematics were about 3 feet thick.
I'm saying like how tall?
How tall? About 10 feet tall and 10 feet wide. Cargo size doors.
I'm gonna crawl above the blast door and then see if I can cut above it.
He is in the inside where people aren't supposed to be. There might be some hinge equivalent.
No.
There's
Hinges
no
aren't like this. A lot of these doors
emergency
slide in. They don't
yeah,
have
I
hinges
know.
in a
I
lot
had
of them.
to try.
There's no
I-
emergency escape button in case someone gets stuck in the elevator.
Not the blast
They don't seem to give a shit for their employees' safety. Only
That's
their own.
rude. That's a health code violation.
You just defined the hut.
It's a hut.
You're going to try and cut above it.
Yep.
Make a con save.
Ah, fuck.
As gas starts to flood the elevator shaft.
What?
Sorsha, you have a brief moment to go down and help, or get out, or you two are making con saves.
What? Where's the gas coming from?
It's pouring out of these vents in the side of the elevator shaft.
Can I ask why?
Because
I'm
he
cutting
just
it.
stuck a lightsaber through the wall and breached.
Tenu!
19.
Hold on. You take 2 poison damage. And gas is still coming.
Zip lining up.
Okay. You get up in the elevator. Gas is flooding. It's going to start coming into the elevator soon.
Does Sorcerer have anything that she could...
As you look up and, there's wisps starting to come over the top now.
Does Sorcerer have anything she could block the hole with?
Does Sorsha have anything she can block the hole with? I don't know. You guys are sitting here waiting and thinking. Con saves.
Let's just get out of here. At 21.
7.
You take 3 poison damage as Tinu. Sorsha takes 6 poison damage and is currently unconscious.
Oh shit. The slapping will
As
wake
she
her up.
failed to save by more than 5. No, she is considered poisoned, and while poisoned, she is unconscious.
God damn it. You really do hate me.
I don't.
You didn't have to make gas there.
Yeah, I did. I really
I'm
did.
guessing, does Medpex does that bring him back from being poisoned?
She's not. No. Med packs her health. Her health is probably fine. She's currently, what you can guess from this, is poisoned and unconscious.
If you get the door open, I'm sure that'll help with circulation.
It's a blaster. All I got is regular grenades. I can't open the freaking thing.
Everyone must suffer.
More gas is coming from the top. The more you wait, make another con save.
$19. Are we still in the elevator or are we still on the floor now?
5 poison damage. You haven't said you left. I'm waiting on you to tell me what you're doing. And the more you wait, the more I make you
grab her
make
and
con
get out of
saves.
here.
Okay. Grabbing here and going back up the way you came?
Yep.
You're out of it. Get back in the hallway. Huh. That gas? It ain't stopping. It's going to start filling the hallway soon.
Fuck.
And that's where we'll cut off as Tinu starts to run from poison gas.
He just
We'll
keeps
end the
getting in
session
more
there for the
shit.
night.
Why are you such a jackass?
You wanted to break in to the one of the most paranoid things in existence in
I
Star
don't
Wars.
understand why there's fucking gas.
Because the Hutts are paranoid beyond
Alright.
measure.
And they're inhumane, so it makes sense.
They don't give a shit about anybody's life but their own.
For little shits that want to get into the vents and start cutting shit open.
Yeah, exactly, actually.
Alright.
I
Apollo,
didn't even think this one would come into play. I genuinely didn't think this trap was going to come into play.
I didn't think so either, but then they went down the elevator shaft on a blast door.
I made this trap on a whim.
Alright.
I'm actually surprised it took us this
What
long
else
to
are we
get
gonna do?
I don't know.
Go the other way.
I
don't know what any of you are going to do.
was really proud of how we handled the guard situation.
You did good with the guards.
And then a little bit of gas is like sort of like, nah, I'm dead.
I don't know, I really like
it's
you guys'
not-
group dynamic, Matt and Max and Medina.
Oh.
It's fun.
That's what, 3 times in a row Tenu has gotten into some shit.
Yeah.
He's kind of
But
cursed.
this one, we'll pick up next time with this.
Alright.
You were so close to killing the guards each time.
Our group's doing fucking fine. That group's a fuck up.
I think it's bad luck.
Just name this episode the Unlucky Duo.
About that, T-Lock. We'll find out next time.
We're fine.
Fine.
I rolled a
Yeah.
20 perception check. It doesn't matter.
Alright. My sincerest apologies about the kind of cut together manner and the technical problems. There was nothing I could do. I'll see if I can't figure out and stop that from happening again.
Oh my
Maybe the
god.
power-
Only
Maybe
Star
the power
Wars.
of a like, comment, and subscribe would help.
What'd you say? Yes.
I said it seems to only be Star Wars. We had problems 2 weeks ago too. During the last Star Wars thing.
Yeah, you're right. The other things were going just fine.
Everything else was perfectly fine.
To be fair, I feel like I have a very different
I
mindset on
understand.
how I build stuff than the other two.
I understand what the problem is now. Matt is cursed.
Perhaps.
I
Alright.
also I also have the more open permission to make a more motherfucker of an area.
Those are our closing statements.
I have fallen into the trap he made on a whim.
Yeah, that's how it be. Until next
I am
time,
that unlucky.
be seeing.
Ah.
Oh my
I think you-
god!